All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you for 9 minutes with me here from Rosie's Corner. This place is amazing, and it's obviously a big day because it's Fish Friday. Get yours, lunch and dinner, the sandwich or the entree version, and of course, you can pair it with the mac and cheese or the French fries and coleslaw here at Rosie's Corner all day long. Grab your fish and support local business. They also have pizza, pasta, hot and cold subs, and the amazing wings going from mild to hot to the garlic parm and the gold fever. You can get some of the specialized wings as well here at Rosie's Corner, a proud sponsor of the ML Sports Platter. Delicious salads and desserts are available along with your Pepsi products as well. They'll deliver to you via here or a Grubhub, or you can come pick it up as well. Rosie's Corner is a proud sponsor of the ML Sports Platter. Be sure to like them on Facebook and follow them on Instagram, and be on the lookout for their theme food days throughout the week as well. Now that the weather has turned a little bit, we've got the Turkey Slop Tuesday and the Chicken and Biscuit Wednesday as well. So make sure you take part in the delicious lunch and dinner entrees those days as well. Well, here we are. The National League Championship Series has so far been a one-sided affair. The Atlanta Braves are up 3-1 on the LA Dodgers and have an opportunity to close it out tonight. For those of you staying up way late on the East Coast, you'll be able to see it. I'm not sure I'm going to stay through the entire way, as a start time of 9:08 could get in the way of that. But I think there's a couple of major takeaways in this series. I think the first one is it's easy for me to start with the Dodgers choking in October, and I'll get to that in a second. But I want to highlight the Atlanta Braves. This is a team that many people a year or two ago, myself included, warned people about, that this team was pretty darn close to winning. But what happened was this year you had the crazy COVID stuff. Last year, the Nationals start 19-31 and somehow come out of the hole that they dug themselves and win the World Series. And you look at the Braves and you say, wow, they're a pretty solid team. They could win divisions over and over, but are they really ready to get to a World Series? Can they get through the Nats? Can they get through the Dodgers? Can they possibly get through, other teams in the National League like the Cardinals that have just had this model built for so long in terms of how to win in October, built with, really good front offices and excellent timely hitters and just a team aspect and building modern and traditional baseball thoughts with the analytics somewhere in the middle. Mike Foltynewicz goes out with a season-ending injury, and you're kind of looking at it and go, well, maybe it's just not quite the Braves' year in 2020 for a potpourri of reasons. Now we fast forward to the middle of October, and Atlanta is a postseason juggernaut right now. Their pitching is absolutely fantastic. How about the youngster last night? The 22-year-old Bryce Wilson comes into the game and shuts down the LA Dodgers. And then from there, you've obviously got the lefty Will Smith you can go to. You've got Shane Green, who's the typical closer, and really everyone in between in the rotation and in the bullpen, and there's more coming in the minor leagues. The Braves have got absolutely outstanding pitching, and right now it does not matter who is up for the LA Dodgers. They have shut them out. The last 15 innings of baseball, the Braves have shut down the Dodgers 2 runs, and that's all that LA has gotten. You're talking about a Dodger lineup here with Mookie Betts. You're talking about Cody Bellinger. You're talking about Justin Turner. You're talking about Corey Seager. You're talking about a monster lineup, a team that is so primed and ready to win a World Series it isn't even funny. And, of course, Clayton Kershaw is topic number 2. Holy smokes. Last night was horrible. I thought he should have been out of the game when Marcell Ozuna stepped up to the plate, and of course he ropes one into the gap in left center field, and Kershaw's postseason struggles continue. And here's the thing, this guy will go to the Hall of Fame no matter what. He could retire today, and he's a Hall of Famer. There's no question about it. But the thing is, how do you become generational? How do you have the gigantic impact as an ace in baseball history? You perform in the postseason. That's not to say that you can't have a bad game or two here and there. Andy Pettitte, for all of the postseason bulldog type talk that he got then and still gets now, he still had horrible games. Pardon me. If you remember some of the games that he pitched in his Yankee career, one that comes to mind is Game 6 when he got shellacked by the Arizona Diamondbacks, creating a Game 7 in the 2001 World Series. We know about the drama there, where Alfonso Soriano gets the slider down low, hits it out. The Yankees are up 2-1. Insert Mariano Rivera, and Mariano blows a save in the postseason, which was basically like telling a Central New Yorker that you're going to be snow-free in the winter. I mean, that's how rare that kind of stuff was for Mo. The bottom line is, though, Pettitte was somewhat of a bulldog. But I'm going up above a level than Andy Pettitte. I'm talking about guys who are compared to Clayton Kershaw and vice versa. I'm talking about postseason studs. Babe Ruth is a pitcher before he became a hitter. I'm talking about the Lefty Groves. I'm talking about the Whitey Fords, the Bob Gibsons, the Tom Seavers, the Sandy Koufaxes, Jack Morris, Kurt Schilling, Madison Bumgarner, Roy Halladay, those type of postseason guys, the John Smoltzes, those type of pitchers who are just absolutely ramming up your you-know-what in October, take no prisoners, and they're guys you just trust with the ball in your hand, and even to a little bit of a lower version, other pitchers who aren't Hall of Fame quality, but like, the El Duques, so to speak, and the David Wellses, those kind of pitchers. Kershaw, he's not even close to any of these guys, and he's nowhere near a Bob Gibson or a Tom Seaver or a Whitey Ford when the game is on the line in October. And last night, he was all over the place. As far as being a generational pitcher of his time, I'm not so sure I can lead with him. I'm not so sure I can go number 2 with him. I don't even know if I can go number 3 with him. We have to for sure put Max Scherzer ahead of him, and probably a couple others at this point as well. Clayton Kershaw is not an ace anymore. He got bumped out of the rotation. Walker Buehler now the ace. You think to yourself, maybe Clayton Kershaw will pitch a little bit better with a lot less pressure on him, not being an ace of this team. Boy, last night he was absolutely horrific after the first couple of innings in terms of his control, getting behind hitters, and the ball was getting just crushed right when it got out of his hand. The third topic of discussion here is the one where Clayton Kershaw is wrapped into the middle of it, and that's just the complete and utter shit parade that is the LA Dodgers in the postseason. Where are the national people? When are they going to come out and write all these articles? I talked about this last year. I talked about this the year before. It seems like I do it every single year in the middle of October. When are people going to start writing intense articles bashing the LA Dodgers for spending whatever it is, $1.2, $1.4, $1.5 billion the last several years? They've had payrolls up around 230, 240, 250 to 60. They just signed Mookie Betts to a huge deal. They have Bellinger. They've got piles of money across the board on that roster. Seager. All these guys are making tons of money. Where is the column? Where is the national guy who's going to take the bull by the horns and rip this Dodger team for winning all these division titles? I understand winning a pennant is huge. Just getting to the World Series is a big deal. But they have nothing really to show for it in terms of championships. This team has been how good for how long? Really good, elite, best team in baseball, you call them all year, for several years running now. And they literally have no championships to show for it. It'd be different if right now they were the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Tampa Bay Lightning are the perfect example to use compared to the LA Dodgers before they won the Stanley Cup. The Lightning, they blew 3-2 leads in the East Finals in 15 and 16. They lost the Stanley Cup Finals. They lost the Stanley Cup Finals in 2015 to the Blackhawks. They lost a couple of East Finals since that point, up 3-2. They lost in brutal fashion to the Columbus Blue Jackets last year, but they've been knocking on the door. They've been called one of the best organizations in hockey. They're so close to winning. They have a huge young core. Nikita Kucherov, one of the best players in the league. This year, they finally got over the hump. So now they have a championship, but they have all of those other consistent postseason appearances to show for it as well. Those postseason appearances, the East Finals in 15, all those things look a little bit better when you have a title to put on top of it. It shows sustainability. It shows consistency. It shows that you're a contender every year. And by knocking on the door all those times, you play the numbers game and you finally win a ring. The Dodgers have not finally won a ring. They're just a team that's standing outside the door that can't open the door. Brutal times for the LA Dodgers yet again this October. I'm Mike Lindsley, Rosie's Corner. Fish today with your sandwich, your entree, however you want to do it, with your mac and cheese or your coleslaw and French fries. You want to get it all? That's my suggestion. Pizza, pasta, hot and cold subs, and more. Make sure you're on the lookout for the turkey slop Tuesday and the chicken and biscuits Wednesday. This place is amazing. Great job, Jason, Jody, and the gang. And make sure you come by and buy some candy bars to support the DMB Dance Studio as well. Just $1 each. I'm Mike Lindsley. Thanks for watching.